like a plus 13 Xenos, you know, I'm Guardian, probably one of the strongest freaking classes, you know, out here, and still having trouble. Hey yo, what is up guys, it's just Rick here, and we're gonna hope we don't actually disconnect here. Okay, good. We've had a few problems now with the cutscenes in the game right now. A lot of the time it'll show a cutscene and then go to black screen, and then we'll kind of get screwed over. But what's up guys, I have not done a video yet in the new continent, so I figured I'm going to do one in the Fragment of Kodes. This is actually, I think, the second map. I don't know. I have some quests here, so I might as well show this off, but I have gotten a ton of experience already with the new continent. And let me just start by saying it is hard. There you go. I'll just say right off the bat, it's pretty hard. Now, I'm not doing a very good job at that. Actually, I'm doing a very good job at showing you how difficult it is, but no, you're gonna need a bit of gear to come in here. I'm just gonna say that right now, that even though I have a Xenos, and you know, I've always been pretty strong because of the fact that I'm a Guardian. The fact of the matter is, the dungeons right now are very, very difficult, and mostly because they decided to do a big kind of gear change at the start of this continent being released. I don't understand really what the push was, but I guess the rationale was the mobs are getting harder, but the weapons aren't scaling as much, so they decided to overscale the weapons this time around. And that's something I think I'm going to go in more detail in an actual video, but for now I'm just going to show you guys the new dungeons. One thing that I really like about it is the fact that it's actually very creatively made, I guess you could say. They have a lot of different dungeons that don't act like the normal ones. Normally it goes like, oh, just, you know, rush to the boss and kill him. Well, they have things like this in this dungeon, and they have like in the master dungeons, in the later dungeons, I have in the Abyssal Underpath, you guys will probably see that in the future. They have things that are like you got to defend a point for a certain amount of time. They got a lot more creative with their dungeons, and I've always liked that about I feel like this game has missed opportunity to do that more often in this one. So in this one, there's a cannon at the top. You know, they had that little rush down, that there was those little guys that were spawning in nether portals. This one actually has a cannon at the top that shoots at you throughout the whole stage. Does 2,000 damage. I don't know what the hell that was. Floating ice wall. But yeah, that's just one thing, and we're also kind of timed right now. Look, he really is throwing ice walls at me. It looks really janky though. They really need to, I don't know, I don't like that animation. But yeah, like I said, I think they got really creative with their stages this time around, and I really, there's the cannonball shot. I don't know if you guys saw that. They really should have done that for the other continents. I'd be more excited if they just changed some of the old continents to be more like this one, because like I said, it's a lot more interesting, at least for the first couple times through. So, and that's been the case with all the difficulties as well. In fact, when you go into another difficulties, the dungeon changes altogether for the most part. So another big shout out to that, and sadly I can't show that off right now in just one video, but this is the one that we're doing now. The bosses, and I already mentioned the enemies are a lot harder, but the bosses are way hard. And like I said, that it's mostly due to the gear changing right now, and it's really hard to explain. I want to go into it in a lot more detail, but basically they've made the weapons so much stronger here. So you're going to be really weak. It doesn't matter how strong you were before you went into here. You're going to be relatively weak coming into it. And that's just because, like I said, the damage difference now on the new weapons. They kind of expect you to get new weapons to compensate for the fact that the enemies here are fucking hard. So it's going to be really, really hard for you. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I had like a plus 13 Xenos. You know, I'm Guardian, probably one of the strongest freaking classes, you know, out here, and still having trouble, a little bit of trouble soloing. The mobs are even, they're about to kill me. They're about to kill me. Please get this health thing without dying. Stupid Titans Guardian. Almost screwed me. Oh my god, I almost died. I would have definitely died there, but yeah, guys, I'm not kidding you. And Master Dungeon's something that, you know, for the most part, if you were geared up enough, you could do solo. That is not the case anymore. Even if you were geared out to the teeth, I could expect some classes just not being able to solo this. It does, like, that's how difficult it is. Now, the compensation being, once you get this new gear, though, this level range will be comparable to what you have before. So I can assume after you gear yourself out in the new gear, this will be much easier. The consolation being, if you can gear yourself in this gear with some kind of character, if you just party up with people, all the content before this continent is going to be extremely, and I mean extremely easy. Like, let's just say you would double your strength effectively if you were able to gear yourself out in this kind of stuff. And so that's what I'm doing now. Just rocking solo for now. But like I said, guys, new continent, new stuff. I think, you know, in my opinion, as far as I've played it for about a week now, I just think the scaling is way, way too high. I mean, you can consider my Xenos right now, plus 12, it used to be plus 13, I fucked it up. But my Xenos is not strong enough to take on this stuff. In fact, a level 65 perfect weapon is going to be stronger than the Xenos, you know, just by a large margin. So basically, it doesn't matter what you had beforehand. You're just not gonna be as strong as the new stuff. So it kind of just outdates everything. Uniques, you know, masters, it updates everything with this new stuff, just with the new gear. And I don't know if I agree with that completely. I think especially some important items like uniques and masters should at least be comparable to the kind of stuff that you have here. But no, even like the rare equipment can be stronger than a unique in some cases. So just kind of ridiculous in terms of the extra damage that you're getting. It's not even viable to use it. But again, I will go over this in much more detail later. For now, I just wanted to show off the dungeon. I really got to give props to the dungeon. Wow. Okay, seems like I got to iframe that or just expert guard. Oh, and I died. Did not use my dash attack correctly, but there's the difficulty of these bosses, guys. And probably shouldn't have died. I can block this guy pretty effectively, either using iframe or something. Obviously, my shield is not working, but expert guard does. So. Yeah, definitely expert guard does. But like I said, guys, I am in fury right now. I am dishing out 100Ks every time, and he's still tanking me. He's going to be tanking me for a while. I'm not kidding. So, let's go ahead and block this attack. There you go. That's what I was looking for. And one thing that I don't understand is wardens are... Oh, shit. Wardens are extremely screwed over. I did not get the stun off fast enough. This guy might kill me again. I'm out of mana yet again because of the effect that he does to you if you get hit with that. Okay. So to get that off, but yeah, I'm getting my mana drained. I guess I should stand in that thing. This boss is seriously taking me up, man. A lot of other changes. The skillbook changes is actually, I just made a video right now about the dimensional farm. I do not think I'm going to be farming dimensionals anymore. Mostly because they've changed a lot of things about the skillbook system, and I want to go over that later. But there's so much I want to talk about the new continent, guys. You got to give me some time. I'm trying to move out of my apartment right now. That's why there hasn't been any videos. I've been packing up, doing all this stuff. Maybe there will be a vlog video in the future. Just wanted to give a little brief overview as to what I think about the new continent. It's awesome in terms of... In fact, I think it's a little too awesome, you know. The gear is too awesome, and the dungeons are nice, and the skillbook changes, some of them are good, I gotta say. In fact, I'd say a lot of them are good. Some of them are like I expected, but some of them are much more better than I expected anyway. So anyway, guys, I will talk about that more in the future, but thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys. Oh my god, I got something frog in my throat. And I will catch you guys later.